All right, we have a 2012 Jaguar XJ-L. The passenger side speaker door started in the bass section, started popping when you have music that's a little bass heavy, so it's very annoying. So I went ahead and we're going to go ahead and replace, pull the door panel off and replace the speaker. Okay, so we're going to be replacing it with this. I bought this new speaker from an online Jaguar parts store, and very thin profile for a woofer, and the magnets in the front, which is strange, but it does make for a thin profile. We're going to have 3 fasteners to start with. This one's hidden behind this fascia. Just take a small screwdriver and gently take that black plug off. We also have one at the top. If you push your finger straight down on this cover and remove, and you can see another screw right under there, very in a weird angle, torque screw. And then go to the back of the armrest and you'll see another one at this strange angle, also very difficult to video, but nonetheless, 1, 2, 3 screws. We're going to take this veneer off next. After we get these 3 screws off, it'll loosen it up so we can pull this veneer and push to the left and remove. So that's what's next. I took this cover off. It was a little trickier than I expected, but I marred the surface just a little, but that's okay. We'll be using a T20 size driver to remove the bolts. Okay, the next step is to remove this. There are 2 inserts in here that are pressed into the door. You're going to have to use some plastic pry tools and pop them. There's one here and one here. So just use some leverage. The plastic tools help protect the vinyl surface. So, and you can see it right in here. There's one I popped out, and the one down here is also. Once you pop this out, you should be able to remove this to the left. Okay, once you pop this out, the whole panel will slide to the left. There we go. And it slides. You can see the slots here and how they're made. This appears to be die-cast aluminum. I'm shocked, but anyways, this is the what's left, and we have one bolt on the side we have to take off. Okay, with this bolt loosened, we take our tool. We're going to go all the way around. All the way around to unpop all those fasteners around the door, and then hopefully the panel will come off. All right, after getting all these fasteners off, the door handle was connected over here, so you just needed to pop this out to relieve it and disconnect this cable from the controls. And so now we're here to the speaker, so let's check that out next. Okay, we removed the speaker, disconnected the connector, removed the 4 torque screws. There's a YouTube video out there that says if you have a rattle that this dome gets inverted and you just have to pop it in and it'll fix it. I don't know if that's true, but it's possible. My dome was pushed out, but when I push it back in, you can see it's distorted, so I don't think it ever was that way. So I'm thinking that the speaker has got other issues. May or may not be your case. Because you can see that this will actually hit this bar here. So this dome was not sticking past this edge, so I don't see how pushing this dome in will fix it. So anyways, I've got a new speaker over here. I'm going to go ahead and just replace it. Alright, looking at the brand new speaker, this dome is pushed this way also. So I don't think pushing in the dome is going to be maybe the answer, but perhaps. I don't know. Since I already bought this, I already got the door part, I'm just going to go ahead and replace the speaker, and hopefully that should fix it. This is the original speaker, the new one. I compared the two, and on careful examination, this paper cap is coming off. So during music play, this is probably rattling. So it's just a protective cover. I'm thinking you could probably just remove this completely from the voice coil assembly. You can see they're using an aluminum voice coil in here for cooling. Just remove that completely, and then you could probably reassemble and it would work fine. So that's my guess, that that plastic paper was rattling and hitting that metal bar. So it probably would work now, but since I already have the new speaker, I'm going to go ahead and install it. But it's worth a try if you're having this rattle issue, to carefully examine this area. I was looking to see if any of this web had become loose from heat, but no, it has not. The only thing was that the paper cup was coming loose. So your mileage may vary. All right, we got the new speaker in. If we place this back in, we're connected. Be careful tightening this. You want it tight so that it does not cause speaker rattle, but at the same time, you don't want to over tighten it because you'll strip the plastic threads out. So I've taken many door panels apart, but this one is probably one of the most well constructed ones I've ever seen. Obviously it's a Jaguar, so they spare somewhat no expense. Especially the die-cast wood veneer piece I found, I was shocked to see it was die-cast aluminum. So anyways, we're going to go and put it back together and test it. One other note to add, I'm not sure about the part number for your particular model. This one has the premium sound system, so you'll know it has a tweeter here, and it was a mid-range speaker here, and then the bass unit here. So the part number will be in the notes, so if you want to try to find this one exactly, because there is some confusion on what goes where on which models. So anyways, for the premium sound system, this is what the setup looks like. Alright, you got the door panel back on. The tricky part was right up here, these metal clips, and getting this alignment here. You want to see no gap right here. So definitely took a little bit of trial and error to get it just right. So, but if you guide by up here and sight from right here and push in, and at this angle, it'll make a nice seal. Pop in the rest of the quick fasteners, and then we'll screw it back together. All right, rattle is gone. The same song caused a very bad rattle. Hope you enjoyed the video, answered some nagging questions. So subscribe if you like. Thanks for watching.